Hi guys! So you might notice a couple things about this video. One being that I am not in my usual place. I am usually down there in front of my bookshelf and my camera's on the floor and I'm on level with it. Two being the extreme close-up on me that you don't usually get. And three being that I am very conveniently placed toward the left side of the viewfinder, and that is all because my shelf in my closet has collapsed and all of the crap that was on it is on my floor. Right here. And back there. And here. And all of my clothes are on the pool table in another room. So until I can get home from my little 4-day trip, it's going to have to wait. So I am just conveniently placed in front of all of it, sort of, and yeah, I'm trying to hide it as much as I can, but I don't know that I'm succeeding. However, today I'm going to be doing a video on 5 series that I want to finish this summer. This is different than 5 series that I want to finish because I do have a video coming on the 5 series that I really want to finish in general, but these are just the 5 series that I would like to finish this summer. I'm doing this a little bit differently than I usually do these 5 books that, or 5 series that, blah blah blah. Instead of going from 5 all the way down, I'm just starting with first and going up to 5 from there. So I'm doing this in kind of a weird order, but this is the order that I want to read them in most, instead of going down. Yeah, so without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and get into what those are. First series that I have here is The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. This is the last book, Clockwork Princess, and is the only one left that I have to read. I just finished Clockwork Prince, and if I was not going out of town for 4 days, I would have picked this up immediately after I finished Clockwork Prince, but I didn't want to start it and then have to wait to come home to pick it back up because while I'm on vacation, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff, so I'm not going to be able to read at all really while I'm there. So I didn't want to get part of the way through this and then be dying to come home and read it, so I just figured it would be my first priority when I got home. I'm interrupting my TBR and I'm reading this because I must know what happens. So this is the first one on my list for series that I want to finish this summer because, oh my gosh, guys, this love triangle is insane. So along those same lines, I would like to finish the Mortal Instruments series. These are the only 2 left that I have to read. This is so strange for me because I used to hold up like so many every time I would say that I wanted to finish the Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices, and now I have read almost all of them. So that's a huge accomplishment for me, I feel like, but these are the only 2 left of the Mortal Instruments that I have to read. Originally I wanted to read these 2 series in publication order, so that would mean since I just finished Clockwork Prince, I would be reading City of Lost Souls, but after I finished Clockwork Prince, I just decided I really just can't wait to read Clockwork Princess, so I'm scrapping that idea and I'm just gonna read this one, and then somewhere before the end of the summer I'll read these 2. And this behemoth of a book. Getting focused, focus. Okay, next series that I want to finish this summer is, sadly, Bloodlines. This is the last book that I have to read. It's the Ruby Circle. It's the last book in the series and the last book from the entire Vampire Academy world. If you've been watching my channel or any of my videos, then you know that I've really been putting off reading this book because I've been reading Vampire Academy since high school and I really don't want the series in the world to end for me, but I do want to know what happens. I love this series and I've been putting it off long enough, and so I really want to finish this book by the end of the summer, so that's this one. These last 2 are kind of less in order than the other ones because I'm not really sure which order I really want to finish them in. I guess more so this next one that I'm going to mention because I only have 1 book left to read as opposed to 2. But the next series that I want to finish this summer, whoa, Nelly, I almost dropped them all on the floor. The next series that I want to finish this summer is the Legend Trilogy. I don't have Champion here with me because I don't own it, but I do own these 2, so I'm going to hold them up for you. Champion is the only one left that I have to read. I gave both of these 5 stars. They're on my favorite shelf. I love this series, but I know that a lot of people were disappointed with the ending of Champion, and I know a lot of people said that it's really sad, and so I'm not really looking forward to reading it, but I do want to know how it ends, and I only have 1 book left in the series, so I really just want to know how it ends and just get the sad ending over with, to be honest. Last series that I have here is kind of a surprise to me because this probably wouldn't have been on my list a month or so ago, but I did read the first book in the series last month and I got through it really fast, so I really want to finish the series this summer, and I think that I'll be able to, providing that I don't completely clog up my TBR too much. Although my TBR for August is pretty full, but I'm kind of counting summer to go into September as well, because I mean, technically I don't really have summer break anymore because I'm a big girl now, but I still feel like I'm counting summer going into September, so I've got till like probably the end of September to finish some of these. So that's just, I mean, that's what I'm telling myself really, since I'm not going back to school or anything. Last series that I have on here is the Darkness Rising trilogy by Kelly Armstrong. I read the first book, which is The Gathering, in June, I believe, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 3.75 stars, I think, but I really enjoyed it, so I'm really excited to read these last two books. I got through them really quickly. I get through this world very quickly. The original series that this is the spin-off for, which is Darkest Powers, I got through all three of those really fast, and so this is no different. So I really want to finish this because I should have finished it a long time ago, so that's that. Wow, for once I didn't sit here and ramble on way too long about all the series that I wanted to be reading. So I'm actually really surprised that this video is actually under 10 minutes when I'm filming it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's any series that you guys really want to finish this summer, and if there's any that you really think that I should check out. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye everyone! How do I end this video? This is probably the most awkward ending that I could have ever made. I did not do a very good job of like covering all of this crap. I probably just look super awkward and off-center the whole time, and you can still see this whole mess behind me. And I have to wait until I get home to deal with all this. I'm gonna work immediately the next couple days after I get home, so I'm not gonna be able to deal with this for a while.